Good morning children, I hope class 9th children are watching this video. So, already in previous videos you have seen how to represent rational number and irrational numbers in number line. Today in the same series under number systems we are going to learn existence of a square root of a positive real number. It means if any square root number you have, how you will represent in real number line. So, let us start. Here you see existence of square root of a positive real number. To find the positive square root of a positive real number, we may follow some following algorithm. Some steps I have written, you need to write down in your copy and you need to remember also. So, first you see what are the steps. First step you have obtain the positive real number. Here we have taken x. Suppose you need to find out root x or you need to represent root x in number line. So, first step you will have obtain the positive real number. Second step you have draw a line and mark a point A on it. Line you have drawn, a point A you need to take. Third step you have mark a point B on the line such that AB is equal to x units. From A to B, x units you need to take. Next you see step 4 you have from point B mark a distance of 1 unit and mark the new point as C. Number line you have drawn, AB x unit you have taken and from B to C 1 unit you need to take. Find the midpoint of AC. Now, you got AC. So, AC means x plus 1 you have got. So, midpoint of AC you need to find out and the midpoint you mark as O. Draw a circle with center O and radius OC. Suppose your center is O, assume OC as radius or OA as radius and make a semicircle. Step 7 you have draw a line perpendicular to AC passing through B and intersecting the semicircle at length BD is equal to root x. It means what you need to do at point B you need to draw a perpendicular line on AC and that perpendicular line will intersect semicircle at point D. So, finally, BD what length you will get, that will be root x that you wanted to find out. So, finally, this root x is required to be measured with the help of your compass and on number line that length is required to be marked. So, finally, you will get root x in number line. So, let us see how it will be done. Here you see represent root x on the number line. So, roughly I am making you understand how it will be drawn. What you need to do, what was told, here it was told that you need to take a line like this, straight line is required to be made. Here your point is A. X, length of x you need to take, suppose you have taken length of x AB, this is x. Now, 1 unit of length is required to be taken from B. 1 unit length you take and name it, suppose this is C and this is 1 unit. Now, what you need to do, this AC what you got, this is x plus 1, this is x plus 1. What you need to do, you need to find out the midpoint of AC. So, you know how to find out with the help of again compass you find out midpoint. Suppose with the help of ruler you mark here, this is your midpoint, name it, suppose this is O. Now, assume OA as a radius or OC as a radius, O will be your center and draw a semicircle like this. Now, at point B what you need to do, you need to draw a perpendicular line on AC. So, suppose this is your perpendicular line. This perpendicular line is intersecting this semicircle at point D. So, this point what you have got D, this BD, length of BD will be your root x. So, how you are getting root x? What you need to do? OD is required to be joined. You will get a triangle, right angle triangle OBD. By Pythagoras theorem, BD square will be equal to OD square minus OB square. So, for getting OB and OD, what you need to do? Here you see OD is what? Radius. OD is equal to OC is equal to OA. It means this is what? Half of this AO is what? Half of x plus 1. So, this OD will be half of x plus 1. And if you want to find out OB, how will you find out? This OB will be equal to AB minus AO. It means AB is equal to what? AB is equal to x minus AO. AO is equal to what? X plus 1 by 2. So, by that way you will get OB and OD and put this value in Pythagoras theorem. Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square, and perpendicular you have BD and you will get BD is equal to root x. So, just you see in calculation how it will be. Here you see by Pythagoras theorem, in triangle OBD angle B is equal to 90 degree. So, BD square will be equal to OD square minus OB square. Now, you find out OD and OB. How will you find out? Here you see OD will be equal to OA is equal to OC and that is equal to R, that is radius, and that will be equal to OA will be equal to half of AC, that will be equal to half of AC. It means AC is equal to how much? X plus 1 by 2. So, OD you got, OD is equal to x plus 1 by 2. Now, you need to find out OB. OB is equal to, this OB is equal to AB minus AO, AB minus OA or AO, and that will be equal to x minus OA. Again OA is equal to what? X plus 1 by 2, x plus 1 by 2. You simplify this, what you will get? 2x minus x minus 1. It means what you will get? 2x minus x is equal to x minus 1 by 2. So, this distance you got, this one, x minus 1 by 2. Now, you need to put the value. Here you see this BD square will be equal to OD square. OD square means x plus 1 by 2 whole square minus x minus 1 by 2 whole square, because what you have? OB is equal to what? X minus 1 by 2 whole square. Now, you see this you simplify, this is x plus 1 whole square divided by 2 square. X plus 1 whole square means a plus b whole square. So, just you write x square plus 2x plus 1 divided by 2 square means 4. Now, minus a minus b whole square means x square minus 2x plus 1 divided by 4. Now, what you will get? Here LCM you will get 4, LCM you will get 4, and x square plus 2x plus 1 minus x square plus 2x minus 1. So, x square and x square will get cancelled and 2x and 2x will be 4x and 1 will get cancelled, 4x by x. So, sorry, 4x by 4. 4 and 4 will get cancelled. Finally, BD you will get root under x. So, what you will get? BD is equal to, you will get BD is equal to root under x. So, this you wanted to find out how you got root x, you understood. So, now we will see how to plot or how to represent with the help of compass and ruler. Okay, now we will see. Here you have represent root under 9.3 on the number line. So, just you had seen how to represent root x. By the same way, this under root 9.3 can be represented on the number line. Same steps are required to be followed. So, here you need your compass and ruler. So, first what we need to do, 9.3. You need to find out with the help of your compass. First you draw a number line. Suppose this is your number line, name it. Suppose this is A. Now, from A to B 9.3 you need to draw, you need to mark. So, here you mark with the help of your compass. So, measure with this like 9.3, it will come around here like this. So, this measurement you see on number line, you mark over here. This has been marked, name it, suppose this is B. Now, what I had said, AB you got, now BC you need to show, that should be 1 unit. So, 1 unit you measure, see this is 1 unit. So, now you mark on here like this, this is your C. Now, what I was told, AC is required to be divided into 2 parts, so that midpoint you can find out. So, for that what you need to do, you put your needle over here, take more than half distance, here you see around this, and cut mark you make both sides, up and down. Here you see, over here also you do, and this side also. Here you put your needle and mark over here, like this, and you bring your compass over here and mark here also. Now, this you need to see your intersecting point. So, again you see here it can be done. So, this is your intersecting point, this one. Now, with the help of your ruler, take help of your ruler and mark your midpoint. So, here you see this will be your line, straight line, and here somewhere will be your midpoint. So, this midpoint you got, name it, suppose this is O. Now, what you need to do, again with the help of your compass, here assuming O as center and OA or OC as radius, you need to draw a semicircle. So, here you see a semicircle is required to be drawn like this. but here you see this should be very perfect because this line should not be crossed. This line should be here at point A. So, in perfect way you see this just only idea I am giving you. In perfect way in copy you draw with the help of your ruler and compass. Now, what is required to be done? Here at point B you need to draw a perpendicular line. So, for that again what you need? You need to draw 90 degree of angle over here. So, like this you will draw, and this will be here like this, and bit smaller you keep this arc like this. Here you draw, and again final point is required here. This is your final point. Now, what is needed? This point is required to be joined, intersection point. If you are joining this point, here you see somewhere this is intersecting to the semicircle, and that will be your point D. So, this BD what you got? This is your under root 9.3. BD is equal to under root 9.3. So, already I made you understand how it will come. If you are joining OD and then you find OB, and by Pythagoras theorem, since this is 90 degree, you need to find out BD square is equal to OD square minus OB square. Okay, now what will you do? With the help of your compass, again what you need to do, here you see already you got the length of under root 9.3. So, here you measure that with the help of your compass like this, and this is your under root 9.3. So, now you mark on your number line, put your needle over here and mark your number line. Mark on your number line like this. Now, your B you suppose that starts with 0, and this distance what you got, this is under root 9.3. So, this is under root 9.3. So, in this way some other questions also are there. If any questions are there, you need to find out square root of any number, that can be found out. So, just you complete your exercise, practice this, and in your notebook in proper way, in perfect way you try to draw this figure, or you in perfect way if any square root number is there, you try to represent a number line. So, next day we will discuss next topic. Till then, thank you.